Good afternoon, fam. Twisted Beard, GoodMoFos R5, here with you today, getting into our next, my next long overdue video. Been a super busy summer for me, but just got back home after several months on the road, and am looking forward to getting back into my normal groove in terms of finding time to generally be online with Rise of Castles generally, and certainly get back into the habit of creating videos much more regularly as well. So I've missed you guys. Happy to be back. Hope everyone has just had a wonderful summer and fall is off to a nice start, and all things are just wonderful for you and yours. So with that, very happy to be back, happy to be with you, and ready to jump into our next video here. So one that I have wanted to do for quite a long while, and I think is extremely important and known but perhaps not as understood as fully as it should be, is hero equipment. So today's video is going to be all about hero equipment, how to get the materials to create it, how we should proceed in creating it, little tactics for going faster, how it benefits us, etc., etc. So hero equipment. So let's jump right in. So we can look at our hero equipment through a couple different ways. Number one, we can click on the hero icon. We can click on the hero. We can click on this middle icon over on the right hand side, hero equipment, and here we can see my equipment for Don Quixote. Don is in my primary legion right now, so he has this legion has the best hero equipment that I have, and I've been focusing on Don Quixote as the hero in which I was pushing initially in terms of, or who I'm equipping initially with the best equipment that I have. So I'm about ready to get the boots up to 3-star. At this point, 3-star is the highest you can go. They'll probably increase that in the future, but at this point, 3-star is the highest you can go. And we'll be moving to full 3-star equipment here today. But this is one way to look at the hero equipment, is to click on the actual hero, and it will show you the equipment that they are wearing. Okay, so here we're looking at Cyrus. He's also in that same legion with Don Quixote, but I prioritized Don Quixote with the better equipment. So as you can see, he's got the better equipment. So there is that. And the other way that you can look at it is to go into the Ironworks building, and you can go to your equipment depot, and that will show you everything that you have, what's equipped, what's not equipped, etc., etc. So again, hero equipment, we can look at our hero equipment by clicking on the individual hero, or we can go into the Ironworks and check everything out there as well. So how do we go about crafting hero equipment? Well, the primary component is going to be copper coins, and the secondary component and component needed for the higher level hero equipment is mithril. Mithril is one of the most difficult resources to accumulate in the game right now. There's a few that are even a little harder to come by, but not many. Mithril is quite a difficult one to get your hands on, so you're going to want to nab that whenever you can. The copper coins, again, a little rare, but not as difficult as the mithril. You're going to get a set batch of those every day through your cop chests, I believe. And we'll confirm that here as we go, but I know you get some every day, and I believe you get them through your cop. And it's building day today. It's about 3 weeks away from the end of X26, just to give you an idea of when this video is being made. And let me activate my cop booster quick. Let me go into my bag. And here we see my copper coins, 103,000. Here we see my mithril, 849. And here we see my copper coin chests. And when you open these on building day, it does give you some cop points. So I try to save these and open them on building day just for the cop points. It doesn't give you many, but this game's all about doing the small things right and on schedule in a lot of ways. And I just try and practice that as a whole in the game. So we'll use those right now. Boy, that doesn't give you much. But we got some more copper coins right now. So 122,000 copper coins, 849 mithril is what we have. Now, one thing, this is one of the more important little things in the video on the whole, that you need to do every single day is go into your ironworks, go to the equipment store, and buy all the mithril that's available. So you can get 175 mithril every day. You need to take the 175 mithril every day because you're going to find it's just one of those things. You never have enough mithril. You're going to burn through all of it every week. And, grab it wherever you can. Now, as far as the copper coins, you do get copper coins from doing the cop chests. I'm almost certain it's the cop chest. Somebody will correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, and we'll probably see as we go, because I might get my 9th chest before this video is over. But you do get copper coins every day from the cop chests. But where you can get even more copper coins is through hero equipment draws. So let's go into the next part of hero equipment, which is hero equipment draws. So every day as well, you're going to want to and again, you can access this through the ironworks. All things hero equipment are in the ironworks. So click on the ironworks, go to equipment draws, click on the icon with the scrolls down at the bottom with the red dot on it, and exchange 10. You're going to want to exchange 10 every single day. You're going to want to get these hero equipment draws 10 every single day. So I'm going to exchange my 10 right now. Okay. So I just got 10 of those. Now, normally what I'm about to do, and again, this is important, normally what I'm about to do, which is use some of my hero equipment tickets, you want to do this on gathering day, because just like working on your dragon using equipment draw tickets boosts your cop points, and it boosts them in a pretty serious way. I think 70 or 80 tickets is enough to get all 9 of your chests on gathering day, something like that. So in any event, what I'm about to do with this equipment draw, you want to do this on gathering day, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to do it now. And you need to be selective about which hero you choose when you do this. And once you choose that hero, you pretty much want to stick with that hero until you get that hero's equipment probably maxed, because these tickets are hard to come by and it takes a lot of mithril to do the upgrades. So you're going to want to probably focus on, 1, maybe 2 heroes at the most as you go until you get them eventually maxed. Pardon me while I take a drink of coffee there. Okay, so I'm working on Theodora right now. I've got 122 tickets. I'm going to use just 10 of them right now for the sake of the video, just to show you this aspect about hero equipment as well. So here we go. So I didn't get anything for Theodora right there, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. What I did get is some purple Eternity boots. I did get a fair bit of copper coins. I did get an Eternity mace in blue, and I got some Ascendant sigils. The Ascendant sigils are needed to upgrade aspects of your specialized hero equipment. So like the Theodora equipment will need some Ascendant sigils to move the gear forward from, say, purple to orange, orange to gold, etc. You're going to use Ascendant sigils among other resources, among other materials to do that, okay? Copper coins, you're going to use those to buy mithril, you're going to use those to buy the equipment you need sometimes, etc. Now, we got the Eternity boots and the Eternity mace as well. So here comes the next part. So we click back. I'm going to go back to the ironworks. We're going to go to our depot. I don't need that blue Eternity mace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it. And by splitting it, I'm going to get 4,500 copper coins. And then I'm going to go down to the purple, what was it? Purple boots we got, Eternity boots. And we're going to split those two. And because they're purple, they're going to give us even more copper coins. So we're going to get 5,800 for splitting those. So right there, with 10 equipment tickets and getting those 2 pieces of Eternity equipment, we were able to get ourselves another 10,000 copper coins, fast and easy. And, you know, 10,000 is a lot more copper coins. You know, that's several days worth of, you know, copper coins from the cop chests, from the daily stuff. So that's how you get your copper coin stockpile going, is by using the equipment tickets. And then you use those copper coins to make sure that you're buying all the mithril you can every single day, because the mithril's expensive, and that's really the only way to get mithril consistently, and you need lots of mithril. So make sure you're doing that. So that is how that works with the equipment draw tickets. Now let's look a little bit closer at the hero equipment itself. So we'll again go back to Don Quixote here. He's got the 3-star on most. We are, actually I think I have over 1,000 now since I bought that 175 mithril. So let's see if we can upgrade these boots right now. Yes, we are ready to upgrade these boots. So, by upgrading from 2-star to 3-star, these boots are going to go from 38.9% resistance up to 44.5. HP is going to go from 4 to 4.5. Might is going to go from 19.5 to 22.3. And might in non-siege battles is going to jump 44.5%. That's pretty big. And again, non-siege battles are tile wars, essentially. So let's do that right now. The cost is 1,000 mithril. So if we're getting 175 a day, you know, what's that, 6 days? 6 days worth of mithril at 175 every day to make just one piece of equipment go from 2-star up to 3-star. So that's why it's so important that we're always getting that mithril every day and we're grabbing it wherever we can, because it takes a lot and it's hard to come by. So let's make that star up right now. So max star level reached. And now, as you can see, this whole set is 3-star. So it's 3-star completed. Now, if we look at that, each individual piece being at 3-star is going to give you a high equipment attribute. And then beyond that, you're going to get star set attributes too. So whenever you have 5 pieces of the same level, you're going to get additional buffs, which are laid out right here. So this first one, and they're all activated right now because it's 3-star. But the first one is when it's just regular equipment without any star leveling up yet. Then you got the 1-star increase, then you got the 2-star increase, then you got the 3-star increase, okay? Those are all taking effect right now. And that's pretty massive. That's pretty major. That's pretty huge, okay? So this is the first hero that I've got all the way to 3-star for all 5 pieces. In fact, all of my 3-star is right here on Don Quixote. I don't have any other 3-star yet. Now that he's done, I will start bringing Cyrus in the same legion as Don Quixote, fully up to 2-star. And from there, I'm probably going to then bring Percival also in that legion up to 2-star before I bring Cyrus then up to 3-star. And what I think I'm going to do is bring my top legion, all 3 heroes, up to 3-star before I start then making everything else up to 2-star for my other 3 remaining legions, which are at 1-star right now. I will then bring all of them up to 2-star. So that's how I'm going to proceed personally, I believe. But anyway, so now let's look at this real quick, because here's where it sinks in. Let me jump into a battle report. Okay. So here you can see my legion, that is my top legion, and there's Don Quixote with the hero equipment we were just talking about. But let's go over here. Let's click on unit attributes. Let's go down here. Let's look at might. So, hero equipment down at the bottom, it's 1, 2, 3, 6th from the bottom. 175.2%. Hero equipment, 175.2%. Now, if we look at my total might, it's 13.86.75%. 175 of those points are coming from the hero equipment. So, I mean, that's over 10%. And what is that, 12%, 13%, something like that. 12 maybe. But over 10% of my total might is coming from my hero equipment for Don Quixote, who has the high-level hero equipment. Of my resistance, again, hero equipment, 172.3 out of 1,165. So here it's an even higher percentage than it is with the might. So it's making an even bigger impact on resistance than it is on might, closer to 15%. I mean, these are just huge numbers. You take that away, that's a substantial move in the wrong direction, okay? So really let that sink in. Hit points. Hero equipment, 98.59. We all know how important hit points are. Here it's an even, well, it's a very big percentage, again, close to 15%. You know, so my total hit points is 658.04. I'm getting 98.59 of that from hero equipment. You know, that's big. That's big. It's real big. So let that sink in, okay, just as to how important hero equipment is. Now, if we jump down to my second row, Percival, he doesn't have that same 3-star equipment. he's only got 1 star. If we click here, hero equipment, 99.2. So less than 10%, you know, something like 7%, something like that. 175.2 for 3 star versus 99.2 for 1 star. So you can see how exceedingly important hero equipment is right there. Okay. So that's the better part of hero equipment, how to, well, I guess we didn't really look at how to actually get it going, but you just buy it, go to the equipment store, buy what you need, and then just start leveling it up and combining it and upgrading it and all the rest till you get it to 3 star. The other thing to look at here with hero equipment is the selectable, the special hero equipment. So like Theodora, Bleeding Steed, Hunk, Sakura, etc. I have some Theodora equipment in the works right now, so we'll take a look at that. Actually, I'm just going to click on Theodora. You can see the set that I have going for her right now. So I used my equipment draw tickets to get purple hero equipment items of Theodora, and then I used the Ascendant sigils and copies and more copies of the equipment and various other things to level them up from purple up to gold. And now they're ready to be upgraded to like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. Okay, and for me to do that, I've already ranked them up as high as they can go, which is gold. And basically what these are is Theodora equipment with no stars is basically the equipment is basically the equivalent of Eternity equipment with 1 star. Theodora equipment with 1 star will be the equivalent of Eternity equipment with 2 star. So she's basically an extra rung of power, and when she's 1 star level behind, she'll be the equal of 1 star level ahead. I believe all the specialized hero equipment probably operates that way with relative certainty, I would say that. So for me to make this 1 star now, I'm gonna lose these 4 sword copies, and then it's going to take 500 mithril, and it's going to take 12,000 copper coins. Now, if Theodora, she's an important hero for me, but she's not top tier hero for me. So, as we talked about, mithril's very hard to come by, but as opposed to prioritizing my mithril on Theodora, I'm prioritizing my mithril on my top legion, which is that Don Quixote, Percival, Cyrus legion at this time, and the hero equipment that goes on those heroes versus the hero equipment that goes on Theodora and or the legion that she is with, because it's a lower priority legion for me. So I'm saving my mithril right now and not upgrading, but if I was, and I was taking this up to 1 star, you can see what the improvement would be. And if we click on this, just like with the other sets, you can see the star set attributes. So none of these are 1 star yet, but I do have them all to gold level. So I am getting that 5-piece star set attribute buff that you can see in green right there, as shown as activated, happening right now. Once I take her to 1 star, these next ones are going to kick in, and then 2 star. And then I guess here's where this equipment gets really special, and I haven't even seen this yet, haven't looked this close yet, but is once you get it up to 3-star, all 5 pieces up to 3-star, we get that special skill, Queen's Ambition. And in the case of Thea, and I'm sure all the heroes have something equivalent, but for Theodora, Queen's Ambition, 60% chance to deal 20% skill damage to 2 random friendly squads, excluding the hero squad, increasing their damage dealt by 55% and 65%. Oh, I think that's a skill she already has, and it's just making it more powerful? Yes? I don't know. Well, either way, whether it's improving a skill she already has or whether it's a brand new skill, you get that as well too. So that's going to make these specialized hero equipment sets even more powerful, even more special. And yes, it is a skill that she already has. I thought that sounded familiar. So it's just going to make this even better. So we've looked at the materials needed to construct hero equipment. We have copper coins and mithril. We've looked at how we obtain those materials. Copper coins, you're going to get some through your cop chests, and you're going to get the majority of your copper coins through splitting Eternity equipment, purple, blue, green level that you don't need when you use your equipment tickets. Okay, that's where you're going to get most of your copper coins. Your mithril, you are going to buy your 175 every day from the equipment store. And other events when mithril is available, I would prioritize that as something that's, much more important than, say, war badges or courage medals or things like that. So take your mithril whenever you can find it. It's harder to come by. That's how you get the materials for constructing the hero equipment, and then go to the equipment store, or go to the ironworks, go to the equipment store, buy gold of whatever you need, and then start, combining it, start upgrading it. Once you get all the equipment on any given hero to the same level, so whether that's all gold with no stars, whether it's all 1-star, whether it's all 2-star, whether it's all 3-star, you're going to get additional benefits for that hero for having the full set. So always try and prioritize leveling up in that way, leveling up all 5 pieces on one set before you start working on another set, or you wouldn't want to do 5 pieces of the same type of equipment, for example, for 5 different heroes. You'd want to do 1 piece of all 5 kinds of equipment for 1 hero so that you can get that level buff, okay? So you're going to want to do that. We looked at that. We looked at equipment draws and how you want to make sure you're getting your 10 tickets every single day. We talked about the best day to use these equipment tickets, which is Gathering Day, gives you big cop points. We talked about focusing these equipment tickets on 1-2 heroes at the most until you get that gear where you want it, because it costs a lot of mithril and it costs a lot of tickets. We looked at how important the hero equipment is, looking at a battle report and the statistics, and you can see 10 to 15% increase when you get it to 3-star, which is huge. And so I think you now understand how to go about getting your hero equipment, how important that hero equipment is, and understand that it's something you need to prioritize, certainly for your best combat potential. So Yeah, and I didn't say it at the beginning, but I got a bit of a busted up rib right now and a bit of a bad back, and it's making talking a little bit harder than usual because my lungs aren't doing quite what they usually do, as they're a little bothered right now from rib and back. So thanks for bearing with me as I kind of huffed and puffed my way through this video. But wonderful to be back, wonderful to be with you all. Hope that breakdown of hero equipment has been helpful, and that you'll all be more informed on it going forward. So looking forward to the next video, looking forward to the next many videos. Hope you're all having an absolutely wonderful Eden. Hope everything in your world is going just splendid all around. And best from all of us here at the GoodMoFos. Until next time, you take good care, be well. Any comments, questions, any of that, definitely let us know in the comments section. Oh, and please do remember to like, subscribe, share the video on your Discord, share it on your Viber. Go through our old videos. This is now going to be video 23 for you. So we got a lot of good stuff there for you to go through. And thanks again. Happy gaming. We'll see you on the next one, friends. Bye-bye.